him as one of the most dangerous men on the face of the earth.
Back like we never left because we never did leave. You got your boy Love One to Hate One, and your boy Gil is in the building.
Do you think you should go down to cruiserweight?
I always thought Deontay Wilder should go down to cruiserweight. I always thought that. Matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up. Seriously.
I think it would be less dangerous for him, and it would bring more success for him.
Yeah, he has a cruiserweight frame. Deontay Wilder.
I agree with you. I've seen him, and I think he would do better. I think the reason he's a heavyweight is because that's where the money is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
so.
No, but
you try to make as much money as you can because you know that there's big names out there that you can fight, that you can make a lot of money, like a Joshua. You know, fighters like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's way down the line because he needs to win some fights. I get it, but like you said, cruiserweight would fit him better. He could become a champion over there and see what happens.
Most definitely, man. Yeah, I personally feel like maybe this is if I had to think of a reason Wilder isn't going to cruiserweight or didn't go to cruiserweight, I feel like Deontay Wilder feel like he may get no credit, and like you said, it's most definitely more money at heavyweight, but I think Deontay Wilder feel like he want to get credit for beating the guys at cruiserweight because it'll be like Deontay Wilder is fighting smaller guys, and he's been known to be heavyweight his whole career.
There's Sultan Ramirez at cruiser, right?
You got Zerto's at. I thought he was at light. He is at cruiserweight now.
So that would make him big money. That would be a big money fight.
That would be
if he were to go down there.
Yo, that would be.
And I think Sudo isn't he undisputed?
Who's
Sultan Ramirez?
Hell no, he ain't undisputed at 175. I think what's his name that got the belt? Is it do Zerto even got a title?
Yeah, he does. I think they made a big deal about him being the first Mexican to be at cruiser and win a championship. I couldn't remember if that was why they were making a big deal or it was because undisputed, but I think you're right. I think it's because he's the first Mexican to be at that weight and win a championship.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think he's undisputed. I forgot what's his name at cruiserweight. He's a beast too. I could look it up. But Zerto, as long as he has a title, period, that's still a very, very good fight, man. With Deontay Wilder. Oh yeah, Joe Obatabi. I have trouble pronouncing his name. You seen him fight before?
Bataya.
Bataya, yeah. He's
from Australia.
Is he from Australia? I didn't even know he was from Australia. Okay.
He's from Australia.
He got him, and I think it's only the people, him and Zerto for the fight too, though.
Let's remember, Usyk was a cruiser. Also.
Yeah, and he even talked about going back to cruiserweight again.
They asked him, and he said, "No, I'm staying heavy because I'm already acclimated." But he did think about it. He did talk about it.
Yeah, he talked about it because you got guys at cruiserweight still calling him out, you know.
Because he wanted to be a double champion. He thought about it, but he said like the weight is different, and he's getting older too, so that might play into it too.
Yeah, I don't think that's that bad neither. Going back to cruiserweight, it's not a bad thing, or going down to cruiserweight.
Well, because he's an undersized heavyweight.
Right.
If you think about it, he's like, what, 6'3", 6'1", something?
Talking about Wilder? Wilder weighed like 209, 214. Talking about Wilder, right?
No, Usyk. He's an undersized heavyweight.
Oh, yeah, he's like,
that's why it wasn't
6'2",
such a crazy idea for him to move to cruiser again.
Yeah.
Wilder has the frame to do something at cruiser. That's why I understand that his little girl, she had some kind of problem, and that's why he needed to make as much money as he did. But his natural weight, I believe, is at cruiser.
I believe so too. That's his natural frame for sure.
Yeah.
You know, Wilder just
definitely.
He just has so much power. He was able to beat some guys at heavyweight. But yeah, I think Deontay Wilder should go to cruiserweight. But being that we know he's not going to do that, do you think Deontay Wilder can at least beat, if not no champions, some big names, if he could gain some confidence after knocking this bum out?
Who is that one guy that's getting ready to retire at heavyweight? That could be a big
Ooh,
money
that's a
fight
good
for
fight.
him in Europe.
Chisora. Derek Chisora, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Derek Chisora. I think, yeah, because he just fought, did he fight Joe Joyce? Or who did he fight last? If that's what you're talking about.
He fought Otto Wylien, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Otto Wylien, yeah. You're talking about Derek Chisora.
Yeah, Chisora.
And that would be a good fight. He has a fan-friendly style. He has a lot of fans. And I personally feel like Wilder versus him would be mega. But shit, right now, it looks like he might beat Deontay Wilder right now. Until Deontay Wilder can show me something.
He's on a tear, bro. And,
he is on a tear.
To me, it's like a lot of it with Wilder has to do with his confidence.
Yeah.
And I think his confidence right now is shot. So they're trying to build him up to kind of see if he can do anything in the next couple of years. But it's going to be difficult because you got to look at his age and the knockouts he sustained. How did they affect him and stuff like that? So it's going to be difficult, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm not trying to make an excuse for Deontay Wilder, but what did you thought about the knockout against Zhang?
You got knocked the fuck out, man! Give me my goddamn money.
Like,
it was kind of iffy, but at the same time, he turned away, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that.
So when you turn away, it's like you're giving up.
Exactly.
And he took a big punch after that, so I get it, bro, but it looked like he got lost in there for a minute when it happened.
Yeah,
so,
like a punch probably cost. I don't know.
And I mean, you got to take into account he had a new team with him, so he might have been disoriented. He didn't know where he was at, and he took a bad loss, bro. That's what it was.
No, he was still with Malik Scott.
Was he?
Yeah, and he needs to get rid of Malik Scott, and he's still with Malik Scott, from what I'm hearing. But yeah, he was still.
Well, that's the thing, bro. Like I wish that he would go with a guy that's gonna teach him some stuff. I mean, because with Wilder, you have to break him down and build him up again, bro. Because he's so deficient in certain aspects of boxing that you kind of have to build him up, get him to do things differently, so that he's not as deficient in the defense. Because that's why he's gotten put down, is because his defense isn't the greatest, bro. He'll go for the big shots, but sometimes he'll miss them and he'll leave him open for a counter shot.
Oh yeah, Deontay Wilder definitely, like, and he began caught in there, and it's mainly when he tries to go for the kill. But yeah, man, like I said, it's gonna be interesting, and I don't know. I feel like if Deontay Wilder can't, because he said it himself that he has lost confidence, but he's back. He also said he was dealing with multiple injuries too.
He was dealing with I think a divorce or a breakup and injury.
That too.
There's a lot of stuff that's going on with him, and that's kind of why I think that you should just call it quits, retire, get the money that you got, stay safe, because you got your girl, your little girl. There's other things that you could do to make money. He's had enough to start your own business, to do your own thing. I just don't think he needs to put himself through that stress, but it's his choice. It's his body, bro. So I get it, but you just don't want him to tarnish his legacy. I mean, he went on a tear when he started. I think he was like 15 and 0 at a point, right? Where he was knocking out everybody, and
shit, he was
the man, bro.
Wow, shit, you said 15 and 0. At a certain point,
when you start talking about, Tyson Fury had the gloves loaded, and you start tarnishing your legacy, bro. So that's why I kind of want him to retire, so that he doesn't take big punishment, and then you see things later on where it's like he's punch drunk, or his speech is slowed down, things like that, bro. You just don't want to see it from a guy that was on top of the world in boxing like that.
Hell yeah. But you said 15 and 0, shit. Deontay Wilder was like 40 and 0. Now, of course, people would say it was all bums.
No, but I'm talking about when he had the title. He had the record for having the title as long as he did, right?
Oh, yeah. That's what you're trying to say? Yeah. Even though that's, they try to say he passed Muhammad Ali in defenses and shit like that. But yeah,
But Muhammad Ali to me is always gonna be the greatest, bro. I don't care if anybody breaks his records, this and that. But I mean, Muhammad Ali was a real boxer.
That's my favorite fighter.
Did things that a lot of people didn't So I agree with that. He did that.
Yeah.
That Wilder did that, but Ali was a better fighter.
Of course, he was a better fighter, hands down. And Ali did something to our guy, one of my favorite fighters as well too. May he rest in peace, George Foreman. And the way he beat George Foreman was insane.
Yeah, the rope-a-dope.
The rope-a-dope, yeah. I don't think Wilder would ever have a win like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, man, I like this Wilder one, man. We 18 minutes in. You got any final thoughts on Deontay Wilder?
Whatever his decision is, bro, I just hope that he gets the right team around him, so that they could show him some stuff where he could be safer on the defense and be able to use that jab to kind of keep guys off of him.
Yeah.
And you use combinations, bro, because that's what's important. Use the jab to set everything up.
Most definitely, man. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly, man. So, yeah, Deontay Wilder, man, as far as my final thoughts, you know, I do believe in you. I believe in your power. I do feel like Deontay Wilder can probably get some good wins again, but I can't really see him being a champion. But one thing I know that Deontay Wilder is going to give us is some exciting fights, because every time Deontay Wilder fights, win, lose, or draw, I'm entertained and I'm, you know, in front of the TV glued to see, you know, when that power is going to land or when the power is going to get landed on him. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. And Deontay Wilder being in this sport still, he gives, like, he can still give boxers some big fights. That's what I basically want to say.
And what does he say all the time? Bomb squad!
Bomb squad!
Because you know it's always coming, bro. It's just a matter of getting it done, bro.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
it's either on him, you know it's gonna be on him, or he gonna get it done to somebody else. And man, it's like crazy power.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he got to get that confidence back though. But yeah, that's my final thoughts on it.
Mine too, bro.